Hello YouTube, this is Drawing Kid 1313 and welcome to episode 23 of my SMP Let's Play series. It's been a little bit. I didn't upload a video at all yesterday. Then I only uploaded like one Saturday. And but yeah, the explanation is pretty simple. My family threw a little end of the summer kind of little run, Steve, run. It's like a little end of the summer kind of party thing, so I wasn't really able to record yesterday because it was so loud. By the time I was able to record, I didn't feel like recording, and then by the time I felt like recording, it was like 12 o'clock in the morning, and I tried to record, and it was just a complete mess. My voice is so monotone, or I guess more monotone than usual, and it just was not good, so I deleted that footage, and we're starting over. We're starting fresh, and this is going to be a good episode, I hope. So as you can see, a lot of things has changed, and I will get to them in a second, but I'm sure you all want to know who made it onto the server. By the way, I should tell them that I'm recording. Just thought I'd tell you. We were talking about laptops and stuff, techie, nerd stuff. But yes, there were 6 people that made it onto the server. I know that I said it was going to be 5. It's 6. Um, and I'll tell you, the reasons why people made it onto the server. But let me go ahead, actually bring up the, hopefully you didn't see that. I just brought up my documents, so let's see, scroll down in here. I have it all saved onto a Word document. I got over 70 applications to be on my server. I've read through every single one of them. And for most of them I wrote down the YouTube name, the Minecraft name, and just a few notes about what I think was good about the application, or in some cases what I thought was bad about the application. So yeah, I did that probably about a lot of times and spent about 2 hours going over applications. So it was a very tough decision. It was very difficult because there was a lot of people that I was like, oh, they sound like they build awesome stuff, or they sound like an awesome person, and I sadly just cannot accept everyone onto my server. So if you didn't get onto the server, don't take it personally. It's just that there's so many people, and yeah, so, and I hope that no one is like upset or anything about that, because I would have a server for everyone if I could. So like I said, there were 6 people that made it onto the server. One of them was, his YouTube name was Myers List, Myrslist. The links for everyone that I mentioned in this video will be in the description, so I'll make sure to do that so that way you can go ahead and check out their channel. But Myers List, he does have a YouTube. I believe he wants to upload videos and he wants to, start with the YouTube career and all that. His Minecraft name, if you ever see him on here, is Link0153. Yep. So that's his Minecraft name if you ever see him. He made it onto the server mostly because he was the only one that sent in a video application, which I liked because it kind of allowed me to get to know some of how he is, like what kind of person he is, I guess. Instead of just text, I get to see his actual tone, how he talks, all that stuff. So it was neat, and he just sounded like a good builder and a funny person. So he is on the server. The next person that we have is Unconfinable. That is his YouTube username. His Minecraft name is Cryosol. He's actually on right now. You see him, but I can't really point to him with my mouse. But he donated $20. Donated 20 bucks, and so he got on the server. The other person that is on is, man, it's like Medex or Sis or something like that. You'll see her on the server, probably soon. But yeah, that is actually Cryosol's girlfriend, and he asked if she could like play under his account. I'm like, oh, I'll just add her into the into the whitelist because, you know, he donated, so I was very greatly appreciative towards that, and it was very, very nice of him. So those are two people. There are three people, I guess, now. The next person that we have is Kyle Creator 1. That is his YouTube username. He uploads YouTube videos and has, you know, YouTube channel and all that, so you should go ahead and check that out. His Minecraft name is like KY plus some numbers or something like that. I forget it. I didn't have that written down. But yeah, again, you should check out his channel. Next person we have is Total X Randoms. He, I believe, uploads YouTube videos, so you should go ahead and check out his channel. His Minecraft username is HasStepFTW, and he'll be on occasionally. And yeah, so go ahead and check his channel out. The next person that we have, and the final person, is Matrix Studios 1. I believe he uploads YouTube videos as well, so you should go ahead and check that out. And his YouTube username is Mr. Phantomize. He is on right now. And so yeah, they're all awesome people. All of them sounded like awesome builders. Mob grinder. So I expect to see some pretty cool stuff from all of them. So no, I dropped my phone. So yeah, alright, so there's the introduction to the new people that are on the server. Hold on. Platform over the ocean. There we go. Alright, so, you know, that's the introduction, just so you guys can stop asking me and all that. I was going to make a separate video about everyone, but if I made a separate video, I'd want it to be, you know, not just regular, boring, go to see all the different people and then, you know, get out. I want it to be, you know, have some video effects, have some transitions, have some special stuff in it, and sadly I can't do that with the way that my hard drive is because it won't really let me use Sony Vegas to render. So sadly, not able to do that, and so you guys will just have to deal with this. So hopefully you watch these videos. So let's get into what I have done since the last episode. I've done a lot. I built 2 more mob spawners. 2 more of them. They are awesome. Built all the glass tubes that go all the way down. They are all glass panes. I used probably, I think it's around 16 stacks of glass panes that I used for this. So definitely a lot of resources. Yeah, I just said I was recording 2 seconds ago. So yeah. Now you distracted me. What was I saying? So I built that, and I also started on how I was going to transport the items. What I originally had is I had a water source each here in each corner, one here in each corner, that would be. And, you know, I had this thing. This, I believe, is probably the most efficient way to have the mobs still land on a solid object, but still have most of the items fall through. And that's what I thought. However, I believe I was wrong. I put the water here, and what would happen is the mobs would fall down, and occasionally they would fall through this little hole in the glass pane. See, they would fall through that, or they would fall through the edge, because obviously I can get through it, so the mobs can get through it too occasionally when they fall. So what ended up happening is I got a whole bunch of creepers that got loose and ended up blowing me up and all that. So I was like, alright, well, I gotta scratch that idea. That just isn't gonna work. I'll get to this later. So I was like, alright, gotta scratch that idea. Move on to something else. So like, alright, so I can no longer use just glass panes to have the mobs fall in. I'm gonna have to have some other way for the items to be collected, and then possibly maybe for the items to be pushed off. So that's what I have right here. I have a double piston extender that is stackable sideways. I got it from Cube Hamster. Yep, Cube Hamster. Hopefully I'll put the link to his channel in the description. I mean, he's really famous, so if you haven't heard of him, I apologize, but he's pretty awesome. He's really good at redstone. So basically, flip the lever, they both extend. They extend all the way so that this is now flush with the end, so the items will be pushed off. Going over here, flip it off. They both retract. They retract that block. So now the mobs have a 2x2 platform to land on. believe this is actually inside of the blocks. So it's not. Ah, scared the crap out of me. God. um. So yeah. Now there are a few problems with this. One, I don't want to have to manually push all the. I don't want to have to manually push the levers. Correct. Let's see if this works. Pushed off. Let's go over here. It's getting dark. Alright, yep, cool. Alright, so that works. And then what I would have is I would have water stream right here. There we go. Alright. And then right here I have another water stream that would be right there. And that goes that way. The items will slide. They will keep sliding from the ice because remember they keep their momentum for a while on ice. So it'll go and then it'll stop since this is cobblestone. If I were to make this ice, they have a chance of going past and going into here, and then they would just kind of go back and forth. Eventually they would make it there, but I want them to just go here, stop, go that way. So this is the best solution for that problem. And then I would have another water stream right here, but a creeper blew up a sign right there, so I have to replace that. So I think that's what I'm going to have happen, but there are a few problems with this. One, these are all glass panes. Let me go ahead and get rid of these for a second. Alright, so these are, come on. These are all glass panes, so as you can see the collision box isn't taking up the whole block that it is inside. This is a problem because the mobs can actually land on this edge, which means that the items can land on this edge, and you've probably seen this a few times throughout the course of this video so far. Sorry, I'm yawning. I feel like I had to burp. So yeah. Yes. So I think what I'm probably going to have to do is replace all of these with glass. Which I'm not too excited to do because this took a lot of glass to make. Like I said, glass panes, this took a lot of glass panes to make. Probably around 16 stacks. And I do have a lot of glass, and I'm sure that I'm able to, rebuild it, but I spent so much time on all of this, I don't want to have it go to waste. So there's that. It's a simple fix, just change it up, use glass instead of glass panes, and then, solve the problem like that. The next problem that we have, like I said before, is I don't want to have to flip the levers for the items to come to me, so I'm going to have some type of redstone clock of some sort, I guess you would say. This wouldn't be too difficult. It would require a lot of repeaters. I would probably have all the circuitry underneath of this platform that we have right here, and I would have it on like a 2 to 4 minute timer. And yeah, I had to get rid of some ice, or I had to get rid of some torches because it was melting the ice. So that's why we have some mobs spawning, even though I believe it should be fine right there. Did he die? Yeah. So same with like right here. As long as it's that might melt that. It's a possibility. We'll see though. We'll see. Alright, so right there. This will definitely melt. I believe the limit, as far as I can tell, as far as the Minecraft wiki has told me, is they melt when it's exposed to a light level of 12. So light level of 12, since the torch gives off 15, or sorry, 13. No, not 13. It should give off 12. If my head was there, hold on. 14. It gives off a light level of 14. So if it was right here, then it would be 14, 13, 12. 12 is right next to it, so it would melt it, so it has to be that far away. There we go. It took me a while to think about, but I got it. All taken care of. So that should be able to be there, because 1, 2, 3, there we go. And need some right there too. So that's all good. So of course this does kind of mess with the OCD factor, So like I said, I'd have some type of series of redstone repeaters underneath of here, just running on a 5 minute, or not 5 minute, but like 3-minute timer or so. I think 3-minute, possibly even maybe 1-minute timer would work. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then I may also make it to where I have a manual switch to, let's say, alright, I want all the items that are there right now. I don't want to wait. I have a button like right there, and then it'll go ahead and um, he's already he's already been right back like 2 other times. But yeah, I'll have like a button that I press, and then it'll trigger all 4 of the double piston extenders. Now, as far as the double piston extender goes, I guess I don't know, should I show you? Because it's not my design at all. I mean, redstone really isn't too much of my thing. I wouldn't be able to come up with this by myself. Um, so I don't really feel comfortable showing you guys a design that is not mine, because then I feel that some people may take it as it was my design when it really isn't, and I don't want it to be thought of as my design. These cube hamsters. Let's get rid of all of these. I don't think I had to get rid of those two, but oh well. I can put them back. That's what Silk Touch is for. So basically what I have happening is I replace the underneath of this, these glass panes with cobblestone, like so. Alright. I then have, hold on. Yeah, because this is the floor that they will fall to. I don't feel like recollecting these glass panes, so I'm just going to break them instead of using Silk Touch. And I'm really surprised about the lag. I haven't had too much lag because I mean, I'm uploading a video, so I don't know, kind of surprised, pleasantly surprised though. Alright, so yeah. Alright, these are where the pistons will go. So let's go ahead, put 2 blocks there, that way we have something to put the pistons on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Alright, so we put 2 pistons right there. Whoa! Jeez. Those skeletons, they're like, I swear they're like those cheating 12-year-olds that you have on Call of Duty now, these days. They will just no-scope you like a boss. I mean, they'll be like facing the opposite way that you are, and they'll hit you. They will. Um, so then we need 2 blocks under these. Alright, we then need some blocks right here. 3 of them. We need some repeaters and some redstone. Alright. 1 redstone repeater right there. 2 redstone repeaters right there. This one's set to this 1, 2. So that would be 3 ticks. Put redstone all around there. Alrighty. The next thing that we have is we have this going into a block, like so. And we have redstone right there. Those itches. It's raining. There we go. Then we have another piece of redstone right here. We then have glowstone right here. Oops. We then have glowstone right here. The reason why this works is because it's a transparent block, so redstone signal can actually travel through that. Even though it doesn't look like it's connected, it is. So just deal with the facts of Minecraft, I guess. Alright. We then bring it one more time up. That's a really cool feature about... What are you doing? Die. Alright. So it can actually bring the redstone signal vertically up. Very easy vertical redstone carrier. We then have one right there, one right there. And again, this is also why I have to get rid of these glass panes, because the items actually travel inside of here, which is really obnoxious. But we have redstone right there, repeater right there, and I forget, yep, I need another piece of redstone there. And I don't have any on me, but I have some on my inner chest. You die. Iron ingot! Thank you. Alright, so let's go over here, so I don't miss. Awesome. Oh, just trying to, be prepared, have everything ready, get everything done for you guys. Alright, so now we have our redstone. Bam. Ender pearl back over there. Ender pearl again. I use a lot of redstone, or sorry, not redstone. I've used a lot of ender pearls in this project because, trying to get up there whenever I would build some and then like run out of cobblestone, have to come back down. It would be very difficult because I would have to use an ender pearl to get down so I don't, damage my boots too much. Then I'd have to try and use an ender pearl to get back up, which is very difficult because it's like pretty much at the limit of where you can ender pearl up to. So, yeah. Alright. The next thing that we have to do, put some redstone right there. Alright, put redstone right there, and then get our pickaxe out. Don't dig below the floor. And get a lever, like so. Put it right here. Hopefully this works. Bam, extends, retracts. Oh yeah, hold on. I got this. I got this. One. That timing is crucial. See? So there we go. That is the double piston extender. Again, if you need a more in-depth tutorial about it, how it works and all that, or you want to see a stackable piston extender that goes, vertically along the ceiling or along the floor, go ahead and check out CMB Minecraft's channel. That will, again, be linked in the description of the video. So, I'm pretty much going to have to do this. I'm going to replace all these glass panes with glass blocks. I don't think I'm going to use Silk Touch to get rid of them. Probably just going to use this to get rid of them, because I really don't want these back. I don't want them flooding my inventory and all that nonsense. So, yeah. So I'll do that, and I shall be right back. So I am here with Creosoul, still don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sure he'll tell me. And here are his chickens that he has wanted me to see for so long. They're swimming on water, so I guess underneath is where you get the eggs from. Infinite water and incinerator. I guess he has lava under, yep. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a lot of chickens. And mine both ways. Wow. But yeah, so I don't know. So this is his base. He's been wanting me to see this for a while, and he said that he kind of needs to get rid of the chickens because, as you can see, it's causing a lot of lag. I'm getting around 13 frames per second. When I first got here, I was getting like 5. Oh, he's in the jungle. It's pretty cool. Chicken item collector. Wow. Egg box. That's a lot of eggs. Yeah, I would have to throw some eggs out too, or else you would run out of chests. Wow, so that's pretty cool. It's very neat. Very neat indeed. I just figured I would record, just so you could see what the other guys are building that are new to the server. So now, to find my way back, I'm still working on everything. I haven't gotten too much done, but I'm lost. I have a feeling it was from down here. Yep. Alright, so let's go back. I took down one tower of glass panes. I then proceeded to die because I was trying to ender pearl up to the top of the tower, and a whole bunch of spiders started attacking me. And then I tried to ender pearl out because I was stuck in my own trap. I was stuck in the I was stuck in the area that they fall. I was stuck in the area that they fall, so I couldn't really get out, so I tried to ender pearl out, and I was down to half a heart, so I died. So, no worries, I didn't lose anything. It's really... That was a lot of chickens. So yeah. Yeah. Now I want to kind of wrap this up soon. Like, not really the video, but I want to wrap this project up soon because I have to go to work soon, and I really want to get this video rendered before, or sorry, I really want to get it, I don't think I can get it rendered before, I at least want to have it rendered while I go, while I'm away at work. That is my goal. We'll see how that happens. What I would really like to have happen is for me to get it rendered and then start uploading it right before I leave for work. So, but I guess we'll see. I have about an hour before I have to leave. So that gives me maybe like 10 more minutes to record. Maybe 20, and then I can render. I didn't really want to go here. I need to go back. So I'll be back. Maybe I'll have one done, and then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also want to finish some of the staircase on my huge tower thing. This may also be a short episode, but like I said, we shall see. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so we have one glass tower built. This is completely out of glass blocks. It didn't take up too many, and it didn't take too long to do, so I'm pretty optimistic about how this is going to turn out. This should work well. Of course, I didn't do the double piston extender on this one, which I will have to. I also have to do it on that one right there. So, I have that to do. Where the heck are these guys coming from? Like, there should be no spots that they can spawn. Oh yeah, and I don't have my sword out. So look, he's not even like looking at me. He's just like looking off at the end, looking off into the distance, and just chilling. But I just don't understand where he spawned. Whoa. Whoa. It's possible that he spawned here? Oh, yep. Okay, so right here is a light level of 7, so he could spawn here. Same probably with most up here. You can spawn on all these places. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. They need to make like a light source that doesn't melt ice, but keeps mobs from spawning. I don't know, that would be kind of just unfair, because then you would have no challenges to get through. So I think the next tower that I'm going to do is this one right here. What I've been doing is just trying to use ender pearls, and with glass panes, usually lucky enough to teleport right in the middle of them, so that you can stand still as you teleport here. And yes, I know this is a Fortune 3 pick, and I shouldn't be using this, but it has Unbreaking 3, so I'm pretty confident that I can handle all of this. And I have a lot of diamonds, so I'm not worried about that. And it takes like 3 minutes to get to level 30, so not worried about that either. So that is why I'm using this. And I don't want all these glass panes in my inventory. So, like I said, I don't know how long the video has been, but however long it has, I'm going to call it the end. And you guys will have to wait until next episode to see the finished product of this. I'm going to try and finish this up off camera. And then I'm also going to try and start on the 5-minute timer. I have to do some math to find out how... Oh yeah, I should kind of retract this, shouldn't I? I had to do some math to figure out how many repeaters it would take in order to do that. So I will do that. And then, I'll try and set it up, and in the next episode, we shall have a fully functioning mob grinder. I also want to add a few more layers on the tops of these because these are actually stackable. I could have one on top of the other. All I have to do is put a I don't even really need the fall reset, so I probably won't even bother with it. But if I wanted to potentially turn this into like an XP farm or something like that, I could have a fall reset up top, so that way if I raise this platform up so many, it'll go ahead and keep the mobs alive. That way I can turn it into an XP farm, but I don't think I'll do that because the Enderman XP farm works just fine. But yeah, so I want to add a few more layers to this. I'll do that eventually. Probably not in between this episode and the next, because that is a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, I also want to try and finish that staircase. I don't know what we're gonna start on next episode. Probably just an update video. Maybe I'll do a tour of the server video. I want to do one of those. That would be really neat. Um, so yeah, see how the items get stuck inside there? That's what I don't want happening. And since this is also extended, kind of gets stuck as well. So I need to fix this. I also tried doing um, a timer hooked up to one of these, and there's a problem because the redstone pulse that comes from, just a regular timer with a kind of a loop of redstone repeaters, the pulse that comes from that is not long enough, and the cobblestone blocks that these are carrying actually end up getting glitched out, so it'll push it out once and then it'll pull it back the next time, just because redstone timing and stuff like that. So what I need to do is I actually need to make a pulse lengthener attached to either the output of the clock or attached to each one of these. It would probably be easier to put it on the outside of the clock. But that's a lot of stuff. We're getting ahead of ourselves, so yeah. This has been episode 23. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hopefully I haven't been too boring. I have not been feeling the best. My throat has hurt. Kind of hurts to talk, but I move on. I get through it for you guys. So, again, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you haven't, leave a like. And subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next episode. See ya.